एक समय हुआ करता था जब एक गाड़ी एक लग्जरी हुआ करती थी. Owning a car was effectively a status symbol. Then the economy flourished. The potential car owners wanted more. ज़्यादा space, ज़्यादा mileage, ज़्यादा बड़ी गाड़ी, ज़्यादा features and what not. But इन सब चीज़ों में हमेशा एक crucial चीज़ रह जाती थी, safety. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि us Indians didn't care about safety. What happened was safety was left to us as a choice or as an option. अगर आपको एक safe car चाहिए, so get ready to pay more or go for the top model, the highest spec model of the car you want, which in most cases was priced significantly higher just for giving you a few safety features. आपको याद होगा ज़्यादा नहीं कुछ साल पहले you might have seen a few cars जिसके बूट पे या rear windshield पे you might have seen a sticker like airbags or ABS written. मतलब इसका मतलब कि आपको flaunt करना होता था that you paid extra for a safer car and manufacturers made sure कि आपकी गाड़ी stands out and that it has ABS or airbags. But अब समय बदल गया. India and Indian car owners have finally started taking safety seriously. All thanks to the recent revealing crash test and due credit to the Indian government for pushing stricter and safer car safety norms. Welcome viewers, मेरा नाम है अक्षत and thank you for tuning in to Go Mechanic. So आज की वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे about this recent crash safety tests and how credible or reliable are these test results. So ever since Global NCAP started testing cars in India back in 2014 under its Safer Cars for India campaign, the results have sprouted major controversies and arguments around Indian cars and safety. इनमें से एक argument ये है कि how credible is Global NCAP and how accurate are their crash test results. Now there are some who appreciate Global NCAP for highlighting or bringing out the safety lapses on Indian cars, and then there are others who allege that these results are manipulated or sometimes even sponsored. So in a nutshell, the Indian community stands divided. So let's start with how Global NCAP tests cars. Now Global NCAP के crash tests are solely based on full frontal impact. Now this is unlike Euro NCAP जो अपने crash test में front offset, side impact and side pole impact भी consider करता है. Similarly, ANCAP यानी ACR New Car Assessment Program tests car on the basis of frontal impact, side impact, run off-road and rear end strikes. So now back to the Global NCAP test. All cars are tested at a speed of 64 km per hour with 40% overlap, crashing into a deformable barrier which mimics a crash between two cars of the same weight traveling at 50 km per hour. Now, the upcoming BNVSAP यानी भारत New Vehicle Safety Assessment Program crash tests its car at 56 km per hour, which is less than GNCAP but in compliance with the United Nations Regulations 94 for frontal impact. So अब बात करते हैं on how Global NCAP rates cars. So the rating is what you see all the way down from 0 stars to maximum 5 stars. So the math is very simple. 0 stars मतलब poor safety and 5 stars मतलब optimum safety. So the higher the stars, the safer the car. So Global NCAP rate करता है अपनी cars को on 2 parameters. Number 1, a 17-point adult occupation protection score, which includes data collected from impact on 4 body regions: head and neck, chest, knee, femur, pelvis and leg and the foot. And number 2, a 49-point child occupant protection score, which includes data collected from crash test dummies simulating an 18-month-old and a 3-year-old seated in manufacturer recommended child seats. So GNCAP makes use of special dummies जिसमें specialty sensors होते हैं जिसके basis पे ये rating decide होती है. So a thing to note here is that additional points are awarded in case the car comes equipped with extra safety features like child restraint system, 3-point seat belt and ISOFIX. Now अब बात करते हैं how Global NCAP gets the cars and who pays for everything. So पहली बात, to avoid any foul play, the cars to be tested are bought by Global NCAP from a showroom. So this is for cars which are currently in production. However, for cars which are awaiting launch, they are procured directly from the manufacturer at their plant in a totally random fashion. So Global NCAP always prefers to test the base model of the car. But again, this is subjective, and if the car makers voluntarily wants to send in a better equipped or more safer car for the crash test. A good example was the Volkswagen Polo, which scored 0 stars for the non-airbag version and full 4 stars for the airbag equipped model. Now, procuring cars for the crash test is partly a voluntary process. So the manufacturer is free to send the car to Global NCAP, or they can also refrain from doing so. जैसे कि Maruti refused to send its car for testing to Global NCAP, but still Global NCAP ने बहुत सारी Maruti गाड़ियों को टेस्ट कर लिया, like the Swift, the Baleno, the Espresso, etc. Also, all the cars tested are in the presence of a company representative, and the complete data post the crash test is shared and discussed with the OEM. Now, who pays for all this? So, due to the scale of the crash test, Global NCAP procures multiple cars, जो कि obviously by the end of the crash test are completely destroyed. Once the crash test is done, Global NCAP then bills the manufacturer for the hardware, software, cargo, shipping and whatnot, and they are finally reimbursed. However, for the cars which are voluntarily tested, it is unclear on who pays for the cars and the crash test. It is probably Global NCAP themselves. Now coming to the final point, can you really trust Global NCAP? You should know that Global NCAP is an independent organization and holds zero affiliation to any car maker or OEM. So the core objective of Global NCAP is to inculcate the sense or the awareness of safety and help Indians choose better and safer cars. Global NCAP is a globally recognized entity, and its ratings have actually proven correct in actual accidental condition. Finally, the goal of Global NCAP was never and is never to bash these car makers or make them look bad. It is rather to highlight the importance of safety in these lovely man-made machines we call cars. So this was all for this video. Comment down below on your thoughts about the credibility of Global NCAP in India. Also, read our blog and stay connected with everything automotive. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video. This is Akshat. मिलते हैं next Saturday. तब तक के लिए goodbye and happy motoring.